What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Yes, sir. Man, listen, we are in a great time right now when it comes to e-bikes. Let's go. That is dope. I like that. Hold up. Wait. Let's go check out the old school whip. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know sometimes I get distracted easily. Yeah, that's cool. I like that right there. That's nice. Listen, tariffs aside, I know the tariffs right now are crazy. Do not get me wrong, I'm not saying that's not a thing because it absolutely is. The tariffs right now, the price hikes, that is absolutely a thing. But outside of that, man, we're in a beautiful time for e-bikes right now. We got some high-powered bikes, some of the bikes right now that have been released recently are some of the fastest bikes that have ever been created and released. Right, some of the fastest bikes, some of the most technologically advanced bikes. When you get into things like, for example, the ability to sync up to your phone and get on an app and tweak the settings from your bike from your phone. That didn't exist a couple years ago. You know, you couldn't always do that. So we got bikes going as fast as they've ever gone with the most technology, and also a lot of bikes being released that have very good range, baby. Two companies in particular come to mind when I think about top of the line range, when I think about the top ranks. Two companies come to mind that are giving you the absolute most range. Yes, sir. Hold on, I'm gonna catch up to him. Wait, hold up. Hold up, fellas, wait for your boy. We got speed, we don't got that much speed though. Listen. Two companies come to mind when we talk about giving you absolutely insane range. And that's Annioki and Eahora. Right now, the Eahora Romeo Ultra 2 is making its rounds for the review videos. Annioki has released recently as well their 60 volt 70 and 80 amp hour bikes. 70 amp hour and 60 volt 80 amp hour bikes. What? Yeah, 60 volt 70 amp hour, 60 volt 80 amp hour. Absolutely crazy range. Yeah, I really, normally when I do these kind of comparative videos, these versus videos, I usually kind of break everything down with all the specs and everything, but I really just want to talk about what both of these companies are doing right now. Like I said, they're probably, in my opinion, and I think a lot of other people's opinion as well, probably at the top right now in the e-bike game as far as when we talk about moped style e-bikes and giving you, top-notch range. We're not talking about e-moto bikes or anything like that. So let's kind of talk about what Annioki and Eahora is doing right now, and also how far are we gonna go? That's what I want to know. Is it gonna be a time where we get in 100 amp hour bikes? Is it gonna be what's it gonna be? 72 volt 100 amp hour? Is that what's coming up next? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about it. Quick dodge. Quick dodge. Always be ready. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about it. But man, that is a lot of range. And how many people are actually going to be using that much range? It's got to be nice to be able to only charge your bike up once. You only charge your bike up once per week. Ride around the whole city, do whatever you're doing. Charge it up once. And then charge it up again next week. That's got to be nice. Annioki has their A8 Pro Max bike and their A9 Pro Max bike. I have some other videos kind of talking about the A9 Pro Max if you want to know about the A9. And there's also a lot of other guys on YouTube and just people on YouTube that are doing, they have full complete review videos. So you can definitely go check out one of their videos if you want to know about the A8 and the A9. Raspy Rides has a good one that I just saw recently on the A8 Pro Max. If you know his channel, shout out to Raspy Rides. But yeah, there's a lot of other information if you want to know the full breakdown on the bikes. It's interesting though, and we'll kind of get into the comparative part of it. But it's interesting that the different decisions that each company decide to go with, right? And just the designs of the bike as well. So for example, the A8 and the A9 Annioki bikes, you cannot adjust the seat on it. You can adjust it vertically, but you can't like switch out your seat or put on a custom seat or do a mod seat or anything like that. I'm sure somebody can figure out a way to do it, but just talking about stock, as the bikes come as they are, the seat is what it is, right? So for me, I'm like, that kind of sucks. If you look at the Eahora bikes have a seat that is basically built into the frame, kind of, where it's not adjustable at all. You can't really lift it up or down, and that's just what you get. It is what it is on that front, you know what I mean? But I like a lot of features that the Annioki bikes have. The 2025 edition A9 and A8 Pro Max bikes have these cool features on the display where you can actually connect to music and play music through the speaker. Like there's all these cool features that are on the new 2025 edition display that they didn't have on the previous models, which is pretty cool. As far as the Annioki bikes go, one thing that they did that, again, is interesting that Eahora did not decide to do this, but Annioki put turn signals on their bikes, which, if you know me, if you follow the No Gas J channel and you rock with your boy, you know I'm always talking about turn signals. That's just how I ride. That's just a personal preference thing for me. A lot of people don't care about that, but for me personally, I love a bike with turn signals. I've said that many times, right? So it's interesting that Eahora gave you such a powerful bike. Talking about both of these bikes, the A9 Pro Max, the A8 Pro Max, the Eahora Romeo Ultra 2, all of these bikes, but Eahora specifically, they're giving you one that can go 45 miles per hour plus. Cool, awesome, that's great, I love it. You're giving us great power, right? So you got a bike that can go really, really fast. You got a bike that's 60 volts, 80 amp hours. You can go really, really far. Charge up, every now and then, rarely, because you're getting so much range, 100 miles plus. But no turn signals. Very interesting decision. Very interesting decision. And because the bike is clearly not designed to be an off-road bike, right? That leads me to believe that when you're designing the bike, the demo for the bike is going to be street riders. So we got the speed and the power, we got the range, which tells me that most people are going to be riding this bike in the street around their city, their town, wherever they're going, but no turn signals. Very interesting. Interesting decision. I wonder why. I'm really just wondering why. I want to know what y'all think about that. One thing I will say about the Annioki and the Eahora bikes, all of them are really, really nice bikes. They both did, as far as like aesthetically, I really like what each company did with the bikes. I like the look of all of them. The A9 Pro Max looks huge, right? The tires look massive. I'd probably go with the A8 just because it's a little more compact and I like that. But I also like the lower handlebars on the A9, right? And with the A8, it has those higher handlebars, which are also not adjustable. That's the thing too. The handlebars are not adjustable on the A8 Pro Max. and they're welded into the frame, so it's just kind of stuck the way it is. You can't move it forward, you know, lean it back, lean it forward, or adjust it higher or lower. So that kind of sucks. So there's trade-offs with each one, right? As there are with any bike. But I like aesthetically though, I like the look. I like the looks of, you know, all the bikes. Now to me, what separates them for the design of the bike and the specs that you're given on the bike and what it seems to be as far as the demographic of people that you're targeting, which is street riders and commuters, right? And for Annioki, people that are possibly, you know, doing Uber Eats or, you know, something like that, DoorDash, because they come with the baskets on the or the racks on the back of the bike. But what separates it is the decision that Annioki made for me, and the ability to at least vertically adjust your seat. But I want to know what y'all think. Let me know at home, y'all watching this video, car behind me. Which one would you go with? And second question is, how much range is too much range? Or can you never have enough range? Would you rather pay more for a bike with absolutely incredible and limited range? Or are you only getting what you need? Yeah, I don't know. It's incredible to have a 60 volt 80 amp hour bike. All of these bikes are around the same price point, so they're comparable when it comes to that. Guys, let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know which one you would go with. And if you enjoyed the video, of course, drop a like for your boy and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Catch y'all in the next one. Take care. Uh-oh, got a shepherd. We got a shepherd. Uh-oh. Bro went right to that corner. You trying to get out? No siree. We gone, baby.